Let me ask you something blunt and raw. Have you ever looked someone in the eyes and known they didn't respect you? Not because you weren't smart, not because you weren't kind, but because they saw something soft in you, something they could manipulate, bend, use. You stayed quiet when they spoke over you. You laughed at their jokes when you wanted to scream. You gave and they took. And they kept taking your time, your attention, your energy, until you didn't even recognize yourself anymore. This is not weakness. This is programming. You were trained to be nice, to be agreeable, to be controllable. But here's the truth no one dares whisper to you. If you don't hijack their mind, they will hijack yours. Control is not given, it is taken. And today I am going to teach you how. Not with kindness, not with mercy, but with strategy, with calculated precision, with the psychological weapons that emperors, CEOs, and seducers have used for centuries. You are not here to be liked. You are here to be feared when necessary, respected always. Because once you hijack someone's mind, their loyalty, their fear, their desire becomes your asset. Let's begin. 1. The invisible cage. Break their mental script. People live in patterns, habits, reactions. Their minds are like poorly written code, predictable, vulnerable, weak. You want control? Learn their script, then interrupt it. Example: a boss bullies you because every time he yells, you lower your head. Interrupt the pattern. Next time, look him in the eye. Say nothing. Hold the silence. That pause will terrify him, because now you're no longer reacting like prey. You've taken the pen. You're rewriting the script. This is psychological warfare, subtle, silent, unstoppable. 2. Power in silence. Weaponize mystery. A person who cannot be read cannot be controlled. Mystery breeds fascination. Fascination breeds obsession. And obsession is leverage. When you talk too much, you bleed power. So you will speak less, but when you do, you will speak with surgical force. Each word a blade. Each silence a trap. Let them wonder what you think. Let them fear what you might do. A predictable person is disposable. A mysterious one is irresistible. 3. The mirror trick. Control through reflection. People are obsessed with themselves. Want to win their trust? Want to infect their thoughts? Reflect them. Mirror their tone, their pace, their desires. But here's the key. While they see themselves in you, you study them like prey. They'll open up, reveal weaknesses, offer you the keys to their inner vault. And you say little until it's time to strike. Use their ego against them. Inflate it, control it, and when it bursts, you rise. Create emotional dependency, be the reward and the withdrawal. A true manipulator knows. People don't crave logic. They crave emotion. So you will not appeal to reason. You will appeal to longing, fear, validation, ecstasy. Here's how you hijack their mind. Give them a taste of heaven, your attention, your praise, your presence. Then pull it away. The brain becomes addicted to highs and lows. You create the roller coaster. You become the addiction. Soon they will chase your approval like a drug. You own their emotions, and where emotion leads, behavior follows. 5. The power of reverse manipulation. Plant the idea they believe is theirs. Let me tell you the greatest psychological magic trick ever performed, making someone believe that your idea was their own. You guide them with subtle nudges, strategic questions, implanted seeds. You say, "Have you ever considered?" Or, "What if we tried it your way, like this?" They feel empowered. But the reality? They've walked exactly where you led them. This is not coercion. It's mental judo. The best manipulators don't fight. They guide, influence, infect. 6. Fear is fuel. Use it ruthlessly. Don't run from fear. Weaponize it. People obey what they fear. They follow what they respect. You don't have to be violent. You don't have to raise your voice. But you must show them you are not afraid to lose, to walk away, to burn the bridge if necessary. Because when people know you are not desperate, they become desperate for you. When you hold your value like a sword, they bow or they bleed. 7. Command the frame. Control how they see you. The world isn't about truth. It's about perception. Whoever controls the frame controls reality. Frame yourself as the authority. Speak in absolutes. Stand tall, dress with precision, enter a room like it belongs to you because it does. And here's the secret. Even if they don't believe you at first, your confidence will force their minds to adjust. They will bend their view to match your self-image. Because human minds are lazy, and dominance is contagious. 8. Burn the weakness. Embrace your inner tyrant. This may be the hardest part to hear. You cannot hijack someone else's mind until you first hijack your own. You must murder the voice inside that tells you, I don't want to manipulate people. I just want peace. I don't want to be mean. That voice is your cage. Because let me tell you what happens when you're nice all the time. You become their doormat. You become invisible. You become used. You must own the darkness within you. Not to become evil, but to become untouchable. The tyrant within you is not your enemy. He is your bodyguard. Unleash him. 9. The ultimate play. Detach from the outcome. You cannot control others if you are emotionally chained to their approval. The final move is this. Detach. Care less than they do. Want nothing. Need no one. The moment they realize you don't need them, you own the game. You've become the prize. The enigma. The storm they can't resist. You are no longer playing to win. You are the win. You've waited your whole life for someone to save you. You've begged for validation. You've swallowed lies and smiled while bleeding inside. That era ends tonight. No more compromise. No more submission. No more being a pawn in someone else's game. From this moment forward, you will be the chess master. You will manipulate with precision. You will hijack their emotions, rewrite their reality, own their mind. Because you didn't come here to be good. You came here to be great. So I ask you now, not gently but with fire in my voice, are you ready to hijack their mind, or will you die in the prison of theirs? Stand up. Straighten your spine. Look in the mirror and repeat. I am no one's victim. I am no one's fool. I am the architect of power. And I will never be controlled again. Now move. The war has begun. And this time you hold the strings.